What's up, Vixens? Welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Pam, and for today's video, I've been wanting to play with this lipstick. This is the Juvia's Place Yoko collection lipstick, and they're really pretty dark brown, so I'm kind of basing it off this. You guys, this is such a pretty lipstick. I haven't swatched it or anything. I literally ordered it when there was a sale at Juvia's Place, and I never used it. I'm actually gonna swatch her because I'm like, now that I look at it, I'm like, maybe I can put this on my eyes. Let's check her out. Check her. Wow, that is round brown town. I might use that color actually. I have another palette that I've been wanting to use, and it's from Violet Voss. This is the Essentials palette, and it has some really pretty, of course. It has some really pretty fall vibes type of colors in here, and I want to play with it. And I also have another palette that I want to play in, and I'm actually going to be filming a little IG moment, a little IG video with it, and that's the Set of Still Thunder palette from Dominique Cosmetics. Look at that. So I'm definitely going to be using a mix of all of these guys. I don't know which to dig into. I just know that I'm definitely digging into this palette. It is freaking beautiful. Want to look glam to sit in the sala, look glam to visit family, whatever it may be. Let's jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. For today, I'm going to use my dip brow in dark brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that just to save time. I don't want a long ass video. I want this to be short and to the point for you guys. Be right back. Oh, but before we do all that, I have my little headband here. How cute is this little olive headband, you guys? To put these little hairs. I always get powder in like my little baby hairs, and then it just looks gross. So I like trying to save them. So I'm just gonna leave this like this and start these eyebrows. The magic of editing: no brows, 2 eyebrows, done. Okay, you guys, so I already primed my eyes, but I think I'm going to use a little bit more primer. I'm using the P. Louise base Rumor 2. And I'm just tapping it in. I'm going to do one eye at a time. Well, not finish one eye at a time, but start off with my shadows. The Morphe M433 brush. And I'm going to go into Sand from the Violet Voss Essentials palette. And she looks like this. That's what that looks like, and I'm going to just pat her in there. Right into my crease. Wow, she's pigmented. See, and on the palette, I mean, it looks pretty, obviously, but does not look as pigmented as this is. So I'm just patting that in. So I think right on top of that, so I'm going to go in with the color Terracotta. So I'm just going to go in. My brush is literally like destroyed, you guys. So I'm just tapping that in. Terracotta. And that's just intensifying that crease situation. I don't know why I don't bring you guys in. I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys in really quick. Okay, that's better. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up Storm Dust. And I'm picking up a Morphe brush. Is a really small, kind of flat, kind of fluffy brush. Doesn't have a number on it, so I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna pat it in here. This color is super pigmented too. It's my first time using both of these palettes. And you know, if you do see like that harsh little cut off, but we're going to go ahead after and blend her out. And I'm going all the way up into the crease because I will be picking up those orange colors again and blending out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it out now using my Morphe M433, and I'm just gonna go ahead and be picking up terracotta just to blend that out. So I'm picking up now, this is the Moda Pro BMX 420 detail brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and picking up cinnamon, and I'm just gonna apply that to kind of to the outer V area, and I'm just gonna tap her in again, same way I've been doing, just to this area right here, just because I feel like I need to darken her up a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add cinnamon and the black color, just because I feel like she needs to be a little bit more intense, but I might actually, let's just work with cinnamon first, and then I'll go ahead and add the black if I really feel like it needs to be intensified. These shadows are very, very easy to blend. I'm loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some black, which is the darkest color on the Essentials palette. And I'm using the same brush that I used for cinnamon. And I'm just adding that gradually. Like, I'm not going in with a bunch of color. I'm just literally tippy tip of the brush and adding as I go. I should definitely start in my other eye, but of course I didn't. I think I'm just going to continue with this eye and then see how I feel about it and do the other eye, because I never know what I want. So I'm gonna go in with black again. And I'm just using the 714 from Vidalium Tools. It's kind of like one of these flat little box brushes. And I'm just gonna go between cinnamon and the black. So I'm just gonna do a liner, but I'm gonna do the liner with the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna put down the black and kind of smoke it out with cinnamon, which is a dark brown.
Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark.
So yeah, I think I might just go ahead and use the very first color that we use, sand. And then I'm gonna top that. After we're done, I'm gonna top it with cream, but I'm gonna wait. I just kind of want to blend that out, and the best way for me to blend it out is by putting some sort of neutral color under the eyebrow area. So yeah, going back into her. Everything looks a little crazy right now, but just blend until it looks nice and seamless. Rewind. So instead of those colors, I'm gonna go ahead and use, this is from the Makeup Forever, I don't even know the name of this, the Lustrous eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this very light shade, and it is the M322, and it's a very light cream shade. I just feel like that looks really nice under my eyebrows right now. Instead of the other colors, then continue blending. Okay, so I went ahead and I did the other eye off camera, obviously. So yeah, it's already getting dark. Like, it's 4 o'clock right now and it's already getting dark. It's so annoying. I hate when it gets dark. It makes me not want to drive or want to go outside ever. So I'm just using my Milk Hydra Primer my grip primer from Milk. You guys know the vibes. And I'm just putting that all on my skin. I should have definitely checked if I have any fallout. Believe it or not, these palettes didn't have that much fallout The most I did get from was the black. And that's about it, which is awesome. I've been using the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation, and I really, really love it. It is like the perfect color for me. This is what it looks like. The way I do it is I just warm it up in the back of my hand, and I just start in sections. I don't even need a lot because I feel like a little goes a long way with this foundation. I do maybe like 2 pumps the most compared to like the foundations that I'll do 4 or 5 pumps sometimes.
Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left?
It definitely keeps like, I'm gonna move this headband a little bit back. Every time, you see these freaking hairs. I should just call them my facial hairs because my hairline starts so far up on the sides. Like my sideburns are serious. So look, this is just for 1 pump. You see that? I'm gonna try the foundations. I mean the concealer. I saw that it came out. I just need to try to figure out what shade I'm in. And I'm in the shade 126 medium tan, in case I didn't mention it, which I don't think I mentioned it. I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place number 16. And that's just what I've been using lately, just to alternate between this and my other concealers. I do feel like it kind of settles a bit into my fine lines compared to my Shape Tape. But again, I really gotta get out of using just Shape Tape because, girl.
Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Daisies keep on getting much darker.
And I feel like this sponge, I love it, the size, because I feel like it gets right in there. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a little bit pointier than, oh, this is just a dirty beauty blender, so don't mind me. But you see what I mean? The tip is like a little bit pointier. So it gets into like these little areas right here. I really like it. I think I'm gonna buy a second one. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my lower lash line before I decide if I do want to add some more eyeshadow to my top. So I'm gonna go in with, I was using the small brush. Where are you? Yeah, of course, I'm gonna find you. Okay, so I was using the small brush from Morphe. Again, this is like from that pack that doesn't have any numbers on it. And I'm gonna go in to Cinnamon first. And I'm just dragging that on the bottom lash line. And I'm dragging it up to right here. More than 75% in, how about that? And I'm patting her in like the other eyeshadows just to make sure and keep from fallout all over my face. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a 217 from MAC. This is like a little bit of an old brush. And I'm picking up Sand first. And I'm just going to go ahead and start bringing that down. You guys know I suck with showing you like my bottom lash line makeup. And I'm bringing that down, and I'm also bringing that to that area where I didn't put that dark shadow. And as I'm like doing little circle motion, I'm kind of dragging it down. Just because I hate, you guys know, I like a blown out bottom lash line. Just gives you more of like that sultry look, you know? Terracotta, which is the more orangey look that I'm kind of using on the outer portions of like this whole thing. And again, circle motions and dragging it down. Hopefully I can see that. I'm gonna go in with the black now. And I'm putting that closer to like the lash line. And then dragging it down. it was a lot of fallout right here. I'm gonna see with a little bit of powder I can just make it look a little more decent. And for setting powders, I'm obviously, I'm using my RCMA powder. You guys remember what she looks like? Putting her right here because this became a messy girl. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Eye Studio, eyeliner, and I'm putting her in my crease. And obviously, you guys are not gonna be able to, in my crease, wow, in my waterline. And I'm gonna do this quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into this beautiful color for the 18th millionth time of my undecisiveness. So right here, Eternal Lights. I'm gonna put that into like that first area that I told you guys that I love blank. Or not blank, but you know. Just to give it more of a like, and I like this color because it's like little specks of glitter without it being too much, you know? So what I did was I went ahead and I mixed Eternal Light with Fireball. You guys know I changed my mind like 50 times, like every girl in the world. It's just, I felt like I needed a little bit of that color to match the rest of the look nicely. So I'm going to go into the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, and it is such a pretty palette. I'm going to be using Tau. I'm probably pronouncing that so wrong, but it's this orangey shade right here. And I'm mixing it with Jara. I'm gonna start with a small brush and then blend it out with a bigger brush. Ooh, that is pigmented. You guys saw I totally went ham with this blush just now. Like ham is not even a question. I'm gonna contour using my Caramel Cutie from Fenty as per usual. And I'm just contouring as per usual. So for lashes, I'm going to go ahead and throw on the KO lashes in the style 223. I wanted to go ahead and put lashes that were, the light is definitely not working with me right now, but these aren't like too much. They're not like crazy out there, and they're really cute. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm spraying my face with the Wet n Wild Cucumber 3-in-1. You guys know. And I'm going to go ahead and add some highlight. For highlight today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Soft and Gentle from MAC. And this is what she looks like. It's literally such a perfect highlight. And I'm just using my Real Technique brush. I cannot tell you what number it is because the number came off. Duh. But she's cute. You build her up because obviously she's soft and she's gentle. And see? She a pretty girl. And lastly, for lipstick, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Yoko matte. I'm not sure if I'm gonna top it with, because there's actually two lipsticks in here, a metallic and a matte. I'm a matte girl, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna try with the, I'm gonna try and like see how I like the metallic with this look, but I really think I'm just gonna stick with matte because it's very dark. So I'm just trying on that metallic, and I actually like it. I want to just center it here. Kind of like a lip gloss. This camera, you gotta do better. You gotta do better, Canon. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Vixen, and I'm trying to get these videos up weekly. Let me know what you think about this look. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Fashionsvixen, TikTok at Fashionsvixen, and Twitter at Fashionsvixen. All Fashionsvixen. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Pam. No, we're not even gonna do that. I believe this is the Lustrous. Wow, Lustrous.